to the letter H. This is my resources so far that I've got for Rosie for next week. So my notes, our H sheet, and how H can sometimes be silent, we will also say, because you don't hear it in honesty. Yeah, so I'm going on hearing, so ears, hearing. So what the ladybird heard, this is a match the shapes thing. This is again off the gruffalo.com, although I think there's a www.whattheladybird.com as well by the looks of it in the corner. Also from the Gruffalo. She loves the Highway Rat, so a couple of colouring sheets for her to do. What the ladybird heard, match the animal sounds to the animal. So she doesn't read, so I'll say, oh, cluck, cluck, which animal says cluck? And she'll point to which animal says cluck, or she can draw a line of the drawing marker if she wants. Another colour, all the things beginning with H. This one I'll come back to. This one is a little bit harder. It's a sciencey one. What I'm trying to do, what I should have done from the beginning, is thinking, okay, let's make sure I've got one that promotes English, one that promotes maths, and one that promotes science, and then the rest can be all for fun or variation sort of thing. So this one, all the animals come off, and what we'll do is all the animals will be to one side, and I'll say, okay, which animal lives in and around lakes in Africa and eats mainly plants and small plants and grass? And then she'll guess, and we'll go over which one. So she'll slowly learn like the habitat of the hippo and where it lives. Some of them are going to be easier for her, so which ones live in stables and in farms. She should get that one, and eats hay and grass. She should get that one from that. Which one lives in dry land, woodlands, hedges and fields, and eats worms, beetles, slugs, caterpillars. So she'll learn, even if she doesn't know these ones, she'll learn it as we do it. Hamster, a heron, a honey and a honeybee. So I was quite pleased with this one. I think it's a nice little one for her to do. Hiding also begins with H, so we've got who is hiding and where. So this is like an in, on, under, behind. So who is hiding on top of the hen coop. So she'll say a rabbit, and I'll say who is hiding in the tree, and she'll say a hamster. And then she'll count how many begin with H. So we've got a horse, we've got a hedgehog, a heron, a hippo, a hen, and a hamster beginning with H. And then she's got a couple of others that don't. Just we can do who's hiding in the basket on the table, who's hiding under the table, who's hiding in the wheelbarrow, things like that. These two I haven't laminated yet, so these two I just need to do the numbers because she doesn't write properly yet. I'm just going to cut out squares of numbers and she can velcro them down the side. So it's how many hippos, horses, hedgehogs, herons, honeybees and hamsters. So yeah, my hedgehog is kind of going up in a line. So yeah, various numbers for her to do. So there's a math sheet for her. Point to the highest hippo. Which one's the highest hippo? Which one's the lowest hippo? She might point to that one first. I'll say, oh, is he lower? So she just gets the idea about highest to lowest. This one, what I have is, I have on my Spotify, I have made a playlist of a dog barking, the wind blowing, a bird chirping, rain sounds, cat sounds, elephant sounds, seaside sounds, car sounds, train sounds, leaves rustling, pages of a book turning, and horse sounds. And what she's going to do is she's going to sit there and she's going to listen to the sound effect and she's going to point to which one she thinks it is, because hearing. So she's going to have a hearing one. So I was quite pleased with that sort of idea. I thought it's a different one for her to do, and it means she's got to listen. So she's going to be hearing these different things and identifying what the different sounds are. So yeah, I was quite pleased with that one. I normally end up making more during the week, or if I find some more printables. The www.1+1+1=1.com. She has hippo sheets, so I might print off them for Rosie as well and do them later tonight. They're the same as the gorilla sheets, basically. She's got trace the H, trace the hippo, count the numbers, trace the shapes, and then a couple of questions about hippos at the end. So I'll probably do that, but she's got more than enough sheets for the letter H, but she's really, really enjoying doing these little mini projects. So yeah, hopefully she will enjoy these ones, and I will show you her doing them as we crack on next week with them. So we've just done our H sheet. She pointed out most of these except for the words. She wasn't sure what the harp was, but we haven't really done harps, so probably going to listen to one this week as well. On the tablet we'll listen to one. She's got her little puzzle piece for H. She's got her song. She's got 1 to 10 hedgehogs that I've made for her, and she's going to put them in numerical order. When she found this, again, this is an invitation to the play table, so she doesn't have to do any of this. And then we did this. I told her what the word said, and she pointed to the animal that made the sound. The only one we got stuck on was the goose, so we did all the others first, and then the hiss by process of elimination went with the goose. So yeah, hopefully she'll do these at some point today, but if not, they'll stay in the box and be there tomorrow morning for her, or another day if she doesn't want to do it. So today we're off to the library, and then we're going to go to a T of E group this afternoon. So she's presently over there hunting down 2 princesses that have gone missing from our collection. I don't think they're over there though. I don't know what she's done with them. Say good morning. Welcome to our week of H. Beautiful tracing. There's our door. Our windows. Oh, you know what you need to put in the front garden, don't you? Who always sits in our front garden? Who do you need to draw in our front garden? Ash. You draw a cat in the front garden? What colour's Ash?
Black.
Yeah, you're going to use a black to colour Ash. Draw Ash. Draw Ash in our front garden. That's it. What comes after 5?
6.
Where's 6? The hedgehog needs to be the right way up, Babby. If you have to turn the hedgehog, it's probably a 9.
Yeah.
Where's 6? Yay! So this helps her recognising and her counting. What comes after 6?
7.
What comes after 7?
So it goes.
You can just go up, baby. That's it, because we've run out of room. What comes after 8? Not yet. What comes after 8? 9. Should put it after 8. That's it. So should we count them? So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
and then Gymraeg.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yay! You're so clever! Let's get that nose and you can have your princesses. So, which shadow matches this animal? Which of these shadows is the same as this one? Oh, good girl. What about this, the lion? You find the shadow of the lion? Good girl. What about the camel? Good girl. What about the hyena? Oh, what about the tiger? And the crocodile? It's because it's from what the ladybird heard. We're doing the H's. Excellent work. You got to colour in the highway rat today. Can you colour in this picture of the highway rat? Learn where things live. So, this one, we need to find the animal that lives in and around lakes in Africa and eats mainly grass and water plants. So which animal do you think that might be?
The hedgehog.
What did we learn about the hedgehog in the hedgehog book, Babby? Lives on dry land, woodlands, hedges and fields, and eats worms, beetles, slugs and caterpillars. So this one's the hedgehog. Can you find the hedgehog in there? For this one?
That one.
Yeah, put him in his home then. Let's do the easy ones first. I think the hippo's one of the hardest. Who lives in a hive and eats honey?
Hippo.
A hippo doesn't live in a hive and eat honey. What eats honey and lives in a hive?
A bear.
No, a honey bee. Oh,
And a bear.
they all begin with H, Babby. So, what lives in a cage if it's domesticated?
Me.
Yeah. What is it?
It's a gerbil.
Hamster. They all begin with H, Babs. What lives in the stables? Point to the picture you think this is.
Dog. And the dog.
Yeah.
The doggy. Money.
What about this?
Oh.
What's this? Which picture's this?
I don't know.
Well, you can hear seagulls. Where do we see seagulls? Hope you enjoyed the video. I has been a bit more complicated to prep for because I can't think of anything that's beginning with I. But we have a fair few things ready, so I shall record them for you guys and then share with you at the end of next week what we got up to. If you're enjoying this alphabet series, please do comment below, like and subscribe. And yeah, it'd be nice to hear from some of you. So we had our vegan pizza again tonight, and I got a lot of comments when I posted it around Facebook and stuff that it looked very, very yummy. So yeah, definitely go and check out our vegan pizza recipe on our Meatless Mondays. If I can find it, I will link it below. Otherwise, for now, it's ta-ta from me and ta-ta from the Rosie Bear.